Sprite Castle, Sprite Castle, Sprite Castle,
Mr. Rob O'Hara,
Sprite Castle.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to tonight's Wednesday night stream. Hello there, Mr. Steel Rat. I see you in there. I see Z9K9, Jizzboz, and Darren the Folds, or as we call him in the U.S., Mr. Gru. How is everybody doing this fine Wednesday night? This will actually save me a phone call to Steel Rat later, but I was whining about this earlier on my Patreon feed. So if you're a Patreon supporter, you've probably already seen this post. But we had to while they're putting in the pool, we have to put in a fence. Now we have a fence on 3/4 of the house, and but we have to seal up the front yard from the backyard because you can't have a pool and people could wander in there and fall in the pool, and then you'd be in big pool trouble. And so, long story short, we called a local place and they sent out their pool estimator guy. I don't know what that term of that guy is. The pool estimator. Hey, Paul. And Mr. Aaron. And anyway, he was the slowest human being on earth. And I'm just not wired to deal with people that are so slow. And the guy was 70 years old, and he got out in the driveway and he talked for 10 minutes about his divorce. Oh gosh, this is a fortune. This was way higher than I think we're going to have to get a second quote. It was so high, to be honest with you, because this is just to connect my house to the fence next door on one side, the other side, and then that small area between the workshop and the house, and it's about $2,500. Golly, yeah, that's crazy, man. That is crazy. But I told the guy when he walked up, I was like, I kind of measured. I kind of know what size. He goes, well, I got to measure. And then he got out the little rolling wheel thing and he couldn't do it. And right off the bat, this is what I always say. And I put this in the Patreon post, but like when a plumber comes to my house and says, so what do you think about these pipes? And I go, hey, and I always use the same joke every time I say, hey, if it doesn't have a hard drive, I don't work on it. You're the professional plumber, so I'm gonna listen to you. I want your advice, you know. And I just try to let them know that, like, I hired them because I want their advice. I don't want to, you know, be micromanaging because I don't know anything about plumbing. Like I brought you. Now I don't want to say it in a way like, by the way, here's a blank check. Like you got to not do that part, but. But anyway, when the fence guy, he said, so what are you thinking over here? And I go, hey, I don't know. I go, if it doesn't have a hard drive in it, I'm not the expert. You tell me what do I need over here? And he goes, well, I've only been working here a week and a half. And I go, and so as the first part of his visit to measure 3 gaps, which by the way, I had already done in about 2 minutes, took him 2 hours. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it just yeah, for $25,000 you got to just buy the arc welder, and then we'll just go around getting scrap wood or scrap metal. We'll build some Mad Max fence thing for you. That's crazy talk. I got some different things. By the way, I've got a terrible stream planned for tonight. I hope everybody is looking forward to an awful stream. I pulled out some random different games and I tried them and they're all terrible. So it's going to be except for one's really good. But I wanted to kick off tonight with this demo I found, and this is not even a good demo, but it's from 1986, and there's a reason that I went looking for this. Let's turn this up here. looks about right volume-wise. I think that animation's supposed to be Prince singing. It looks pretty terrible. He was, by the way, the guy that came, when he was using the rolling stick, he goes, "Well, this would be a lot easier with a tape measure," and I just kind of nodded because I agreed with him. I thought it would be. And then he goes, "Man, yeah, if I had a tape measure, this would be a lot easier." And I went, "Yeah." And then he goes, "Will you go get a tape measure?" And I went, "Oh." I wasn't taking the hint. I didn't realize he was hinting at me to go get my tape measure to loan to him. I mean, literally his job is to measure things. So I thought that would have been one of the tools that he brought. He also went on a long rant about how his hotspot hadn't been working earlier. He was trying to tether off of his phone, and he was like, "Yeah, just can't get good wireless access off this thing." And I thought, I'm not going to put you on my wireless. And then I told Susan, my wife, I said, "Hang on," and I went in the house and I went on my router and I enabled a guest access thing real quick so that if he wanted to get on it, we were going to have to get him on there. But I thought, golly, this guy didn't bring anything. 2 hours, and then he came back for a signature, and the signature took 45 minutes. So if they build fences like they do estimates, it should be done sometime in 2028, is my guess. The reason I went and found a Prince-related demo, and there aren't very many of them, it turns out, but again, this is 1986, but it's because today is the 5th anniversary of the death of Mr. Prince Rogers Nelson, a.k.a. Prince, a.k.a. the artist formerly known as Prince for a while, and then a.k.a. the artist formerly known as the artist formerly known as Prince, I suppose. I don't know that, I think Prince's death to me was, it wasn't like a huge bummer, but it was a shocker for sure. Like, I did not, of all the rockers and everybody that went out, you know, I wasn't expecting him. Well, asking for a discount if you're loaning out tools, I can one-up you. As he's getting ready to leave, I immediately started looking for my tape measure, and I turned to Susan. I said, "Do you have my tape measure?" And then he went, "Oh, I've still got it." Like, how do you forget? I mean, this is like a big, heavy tape measure. How do you forget that's in the front pocket of your knitted sweater or your sweater vest? So he tried to steal my tape measure. So anyway, well, R.I.P. old Prince. Oh, look, well, now he's talking. The animation before is kind of weird, but little Prince talking there. I don't know. People have a lot of free time to make stuff on the computer. Yeah, well, you know, we did kind of get the story that the contractor has normally does all the stuff, but now he's hired this guy to go out and just be the guy to do the initial thing. So we're hoping that the builder is not the same thing. Hey, Wing Chun. Yeah, we will definitely see. I don't even know why I'm running a demo. I found this demo. This is an older demo. It's 2012, and I on my back here I've got the that's a Mist running a BM-C64, bare metal C64, and it picks I pick random demos to run on that. And this is one that popped up the other day, and I got a kick out of it, so I thought I would throw it on here, but we already started off with a demo, and this starts off with a really long Star Wars scroll, which I'm going to fast forward through. Fast forward is the code word for I'm turning on warp on the emulator, so instead of it running at 100%, it says right now it's running at about 1300% normal time. But I let this run earlier in normal speed, and it took literally like 5 or 6 minutes just for the scrolling stuff to all go by. It was a little bit excessive. They were a little too proud of that effect. But I can tell you when it gets to the disk access and it gets to the next part, Let's drop it here and see if we can kind of nudge this along here. There it goes. You can see the little... I can see the drive light light up. You can't see the... Oh my gosh. What am I doing here? Flip over that, otherwise it's pretty bad demo if you can't see what's going on here. But yeah, the only part that you miss, I fast forwarded through a really long Star Wars scroll. This isn't bad for 2012. I think development tools have really matured over the past 10 years. Cross-platform development tools. There's people are doing a lot of development on the PC these days, importing their code over. And I mean, I think they were doing that back then as well, but it's just the tools have advanced so much. And I think you can. Hit space, yeah, and that'll zap little Yoda there. This is before Baby Yoda. This is before predates. This was predictive. Maybe they got the idea of Baby Yoda off of this. This is a nice little high-res scrolling graphic they've got in here. I'm always amazed at the work that these demo guys do. That, of course, nobody gets paid for. Nobody gets, you know, it's all just showing off your skills and your bragging rights. Let's see if I can spacebar. Yep, spacebar past that one. Not a big fan of watching them go for, you know, hours at a time. This is a cool little effect here. Vader's alive bouncing around there for a minute. Commodore 64 doing it all with 16 colors. That's all we needed. Nerds of Steel. Kind of a text wraparound scroller thing that comes with. It's kind of a neat effect. It's a little lower res but based on what they're doing, it's still pretty cool there. But at the end of the day, your scroller's got to be readable too, you know, which is always a thing. Alright, we'll space bar through that. Okay, then we'll warp through that. Anyway, this is a fun little demo. By the way, this demo is 4 discs long, and I think we're right getting to the part where it prompts us for the second of 4 discs, and I will not make you guys sit through all 4 discs. This scroll is it's a strange effect. It's not, it's not very appealing. Warp a little bit through that. Try the space bar. Not that they love their effects, but some of them extend their welcome a little too far. Then I think, yeah, this is the graphic for put in side 2, which we will go ahead and... It's a cool picture, though. Well, we will not turn disc. We're going to get started with tonight's activities. And the first is a game that I talked about on the last episode of Sprite Castle, but it's not, wasn't the main game, but it was a It was the game that I talked about at the beginning. I have to reset here because it's a cartridge. But this is a game called Freaky Fish. Now, Freaky Fish, there is a free version of Freaky Fish, which you can find on the Commodore Scene Database, CSDB. But this is a, they sent me a review copy. Chris Page and, well, Chris Page is the one who sent it to me. He and his brother worked on this game, and this is a commercial release of Freaky Fish called Freaky Fish DX, which has some additional levels added, and right now it's being sold through Bitmat Soft as a cartridge and cassette, not discs yet, but I do know that he said he updated the code for PAL and NTSC, so that's good for those of us on this side of the pond. Let's see here. Yeah, so the options that you have here are you can start a new game, resume your best game, I guess. There's some options. You can watch the credits, and then there's a code down there, and as you beat each level, it gives you a code. It's like kind of like the old Nintendo level things where it would give you that, and then if you wanted to come back in, you can enter in that code, and it'll jump you up to a new level. So each level, there's 5 levels, a bonus round, and then you get to the next 5 levels, and it's getting past the first 5 levels is pretty hard for me, but we're going to start a new game. So this I will show you. We are the Freaky Fish. You'll see us. We're actually I believe the documentation says we're a shark. That's me there, the purple guy, and there's the fisherman up there, and he is doing blast fishing. He's dropping dynamite down here and blowing up the fish. So what we've got to do is shoot a bubble, catch the dynamite, which will then send it back up to the surface and hopefully hit his boat. So it's easier if you're behind him than if you're in front. So we're catching the dynamite. You got to time it. Now you can also hold down the button and run into that. So again, let me explain what I did. I held on to the bubble, which stayed on the front of my mouth. I ran to the dynamite and then let go of the button, and then it lets up. So you can kind of aim the dynamite a little bit. Now I'm getting my bonus scores for how many fish I have left, and we're moving to level 2. Now after 5 levels, again, it will change locations. Now, one thing you could do is you can kind of move the fish around. Like you could get them all kind of on one side. And I'll tell you something else is the closer to the top you are, the faster the dynamite goes off. I just dynamited myself in the face, dummy. There we go. That was a lucky shot. So if you catch it from the front like that, it usually will miss him. Oh, he just blew up my fish. I'm not sure this kind of fish is legal in many states. This type of fishing, I should say, not the actual fish. Notice how that dynamite stayed lit a really long time because it went really deep. There we go. Oh, I missed him. Alright, so let's just try to just grab one here. Let it go like that. There we go. This is my kind of fishing. I have been fishing with Steel Rat before, and the first time the two of us went fishing, I caught Steel Rat. I cast my fishing pole back behind me. This is a true story, and I caught him right in the arm with a fishing hook, and then I tried to cast really hard and dug the fish hook right into the underside of his arm. The really soft, fleshy part. I'm sure it didn't feel good. And I also, Oh, get out of the way, fish. Oh, not that guy. Move. That didn't work. I'm a little too low. If I catch one, it's not going to. Yeah. There we go. Oh, I blew up my face. You blew up my face. There's a kind of a perfect height and distance. If you can kind of get to right of that spot, and then right when you hear the sound, and you can kind of hit the bubble and do everything. Oh, level 3. There we go. And then I believe the next time I went fishing with Steel Rat was at my buddy Andy's bachelor party. If you listen to You Don't Know Flack, you heard my interview with Andy, and I am to blame for not getting scheduling my interview yet for Steel Rat, but that is definitely coming. And I've had a lot of people ask me where that is, so we will eventually get that done. But oh, did you move, dude? Oh, I just pushed my fish into the dynamite. No, 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 don't get my last fish. That was it. He done blowed up all my fish. I should have been writing those levels down so I could have started on a higher level. Ugh. Okay. There we go. And see, at this level, he's going so slow. His boat is going so slow that when you catch the dynamite, you can see it goes right back up and hits him. Alright, there's one. Also, it's kind of annoying. Like, you can move the fish left and right, but you can't move them up and down. See, I wish I could push that guy out of the way so that he doesn't get blowed up. This is my kind of fishing, truth be told. I wouldn't mind this. Maybe not dynamite, but take some cherry bombs or something like that and just scoop them up. When I was a kid, I want to say this is 5th grade, 6th grade, something like that. My dad's work had a fishing trip, a weekend fishing trip, and it was at. All right, let's see if I can do this. Look at that! Oh, look at that! Blew my face up. And it was at Lake Texoma, which is. Oh, missed it. It's a drive. And we went to Lake Texoma, and I think I don't remember what time we got there. It seems like we got there late. And this guy had a boat, and we were going to go out. And then we ended up, something happened. We didn't go on the boat. We ended up going fishing on the dock. Alright, so let's write down, let me see where this level... Let me write it down here. CJCE. Alright. And so, anyway, it was late at night. We went out on the dock. And, you know, I think my dad even gave me a kind of a little speech, like, you know, these are my coworkers, be cool. You know what I mean? Like that kind of speech, like you're not a little kid, you're hanging with the grown-ups. I caught the dynamite, but see, I was so close to the top that it just blew up. It's really unstable at the top like that. Oh, whoops. And so, so we go out on the dock. I mean, it's late, you know. No, dude, I'm trying to save you. And I remember that they were fishing with liver, like raw liver, which just totally grossed me out. And I didn't want to embarrass my dad, so not doing so good here, fellas. To turn around. That worked. Nope. Alright. Oh, there we go. And so, you know, it's around midnight. LFLJ. LFLJ. And, I don't know what kind of fish they have in Texoma. Probably catfish, but so anyway, we're down there and I got the liver and we're sitting on this dock and it's midnight and it's with all my dad's coworkers and everything, you know, and I'm trying to be cool and trying not to gag because I'm touching this bloody chicken liver, you know. And I cast in and there's this light on, you know, bouncing off the water. And I see a fish coming up and I was like, oh, I'm getting ready to get this thing. And this thing came out of the water and I swear on all that's holy, I thought it was like a monster trying to get me. And it was a alligator gar, which somebody else ended up catching one that weekend. I had never seen an alligator gar. And you don't have to Google it now, but it literally looks like a monster, like a prehistoric monster. And I screamed and threw my pole at it. So, yeah, I in my story, it was like 5 or 6 foot long. I don't know how big it was. I didn't stick around to find out. I threw my pole in the water, and that was it. I went right back to the tent, and that was it for fishing for me. I do remember that. This is it's the bonus level. It's the bonus level. I get cans. Now I know that you can get cans, but you got to watch out for poison. It says. But I don't know what the poison looks. Oh, is that poison? Yeah, that was poison. Whoops. I do know that we went maybe later. Oh, look at this. So now this is we get a different environment here at the start. Oh, we got different fish. Some ugly looking fish. Maybe these are alligator gars. No, these things are too happy to be alligator gars. These ain't no alligator gars, I can tell you that. Sometimes I find myself watching the fisherman. Oh, whoops. And I lose track of which fish underneath him I am. He's throwing them at me. Did you notice that? Whoops. Well, he's taking them out left and right. Alright. Whoops. That didn't work. Nope, missed him. Nope, he blew off my friend's face. And then blew off that friend. Don't blow up that friend, don't! Ugh. I've lost all my friends. There's only one friend left. Oh no. No, don't take out Starfish Man. Oh no, he took out me! Oh no! Well, at least I went no alligator gar. Alright, let's see if I can go down here. No, I guess I can do... let's look at options and see what we can do here. Save data to disk, load data from disk, reset. Oh, that's for your high scores, yeah. Because, so technically I'm playing a cartridge version, which wouldn't be able to store your high scores. So you can load and save your high scores to the floppy disk. So that's a neat feature that they added. We'll take a look here at the credits. This is a great little game. And, you know, this is, for me, when I think of fun C64 games, of course, you know, there's longer games. You know, I mean, people think of stuff like Last Ninja or things like that, where you've got a lot of places to go and stuff like that. But man, I love a game like this. I love a game that you can just get on and play. And so I want to try this. Oh, there's some more credits here. I gotta get on the testing list for these games. I gotta get people to start sending me early releases. All right. Resume best game. Oh, it's just gonna. I can just resume. I didn't even need to put a code in. Okay. Don't play that way, do you? Oh, sorry, Ralph. Oh. Oh, that didn't work. Oh, too close to the top. I'm trying to protect that guy. Alright. There we go. Oh, watch it, Wilbur. Maybe it's easier to just let the top guys get blown up. Oh, or the bottom guys. See, again, if you get them from the front, he kind of has already moved by. Oh, no. Shark's a great game for the Intellivision. I did not have an Intellivision as a kid, but I had friends who had Intellivisions, and I definitely played Shark. I have some other shark-themed, water-themed games lined up, but I'm telling you, this one is the... Oh, I started back on level 1. See, here's what I need. I need to get better at that. Oh, well, not that part. That blew up in my face like one of those cigars, like a novelty cigar. Like I had it in front of my face and then just blew it up. But this is a great game. I love the graphics. I like, I don't know exactly what you would call this style, but you see how all the graphics are like outlined in a little black line? Like everything's kind of outlined. I really like the way that looks. It's got, and it doesn't have too much stuff like down there on the ocean floor. Like it would be easy to load it up with things that are down there that are not. Did you have it in television? I didn't know you had it in television. That must have been before. Yeah, before I knew you. Maybe before the C64 or something. I didn't know that. These things are going to come out when I finally do my interview with Steel Rat. So, anyway, this is Freaky Fish. Again, if you want to check out the free version, which doesn't have all the stuff that this one has, you could go over to CSDB and check out the free version. Or you could go to Bitmapsoft. It's hard to say, Bitmapsoft, and pick up the full release, which is what this is, available on cartridge and or cartridge or cassette right now. And then they said if there's enough interest later on, there may be a floppy release version too. So anyway, cool stuff. I like that game a lot. Oh, I gotta take the cartridge out though. All right, hang on here. Let me find my fast load and put my Epic's fast load back in. There we go. You know, there are better fast load cartridges out there than the Epic's fast load, but it just depends on what you grew up with. You know, I mean, physical cartridges. I've got a Final cartridge. I've got a Super Snapshot, and I had a lot of those when I was a kid as well. But man, fast load was like the first one that I got, and was all right. It was just the one that I was used to doing. I've got like 3 or 4 fast loads that are. The thing is that I mean they're like gold. Like every time I saw one or had one, I'd be like, oh, you better get one in case mine dies, you know. And I did have one that it didn't die, but just the case got so old, and of course the stickers come off and stuff like that. So I'm going to talk about this game, and I'm going to talk about, the Mach 5 is a cool cartridge. I also have a Cinemaware Warp Speed physical fast loaded cartridge, which is not one that I had back in the day. I found it later in life, but just more of a collector's thing. There are two versions of Jaws. One of them is not very good, and the other one is terrible. And so I thought since we were starting off with a fishing game, we would do these. And then I had one other game possibly. But the last game, if I do play it, let's see. Do I want... I think I am going to do Infinite Lives just because I did this and I did so terrible earlier. Do I want Infinite Air? I don't think that matters. No Amity Island deaths. I think the point of this is not to see how good or bad I am at this game, but more to show you the game. And so I don't feel bad in turning on some cheats on this one. So I was hoping that Pinback, my friend who shows up to some of my streams, would be here tonight because Jaws is his favorite movie of all time. In fact, his avatar online is him dressed up, and he looks like one of the guys from Jaws. And so this has got some good music here. Now this game is a strange game. I had to look up the instructions, and that's us in this submersible here. And so the goal of this game is to go around the ocean floor and pick up pieces of this ship and build it. Now you see there's some creatures are flashing and some are not. The ones that are flashing, you have to use your special down shot, and that's the only way to get those guys. I just shot myself. I bounced off that guy so many times. And he'll just destroy us here very quickly. But the guys that are not flashing, you can shoot with regular bullets. But mostly I can't seem to shoot hardly anybody. I'm not... So this is... it's not really a platform game because you're not jumping or going on platforms, right? I gotta figure out how to do my other shot. I don't know how to do that. But your regular shots... Oh, there's the Jaws theme, if you can hear that. And so I believe in the documentation I read, it said that there's 150 different levels or 150 different screens. And so I guess you could kind of think of it, I mean, in a way, it's like a side-scrolling platform game. So you're going around, you're shooting, you know, these other creatures. Oh, see, I just wrapped... this is the screen I started on, right? There's a seahorse down there shooting. Everybody shoots at you. I see that. That's a... Okay, so I'm... Oh, okay, so there's... Is that a... Nope. I'm guessing... Oh. I would not be doing... Oh, there we go. I would not be doing nearly this well. I mean, my game would long have been over if I had not turned on the unlimited guys here. See, I can't... Oh, there we go. I shot somebody. Hooray. Is that an arrow? No, it's just a thing rotating down there. Ah, there we go. There's a grenade of some sort, looks like. So I read some reviews. This is not a game that I'll be covering on Sprite Castle. But I did read some reviews, and the highest review I saw was 5 out of 10. I mean, this is like from an actual magazine. It just kind of said, you know, this is the kind of stuff we've seen before, but every time we've seen it before, it's been done better than this. So that's not a great review. I mean, the graphics kind of look okay. You know, it's Yeah, it is. Well, and I'll tell you something else that's interesting too. Is Adam was just saying that it's weird that this is underwater when the movie, doesn't take place underwater, and not for long for any particular character. But I seem to have hit a dead end here. Well, maybe, yeah. I was going to say it definitely looks like a dead end. But the thing that I thought was interesting about this is that it's copyright 87, I think it says. So that's pretty late in the game for a Jaws game, So I'm and there were Jaws games, much earlier Jaws games on other systems. I mean, the NES Jaws game, and the other Jaws game that I have, I don't know if it's the same one that's on the NES or not. I know this one is not. So I don't know if anybody's familiar with that, or maybe somebody could look it up and see if those are the same. But so this is kind of it's hard to describe. It's a platform style game. Obviously, I'm just kind of floating around through the levels here. It would be, I'd have to be taking much more care if all these things were killing me. And trust me, all these things will kill you. I couldn't get like 2 screens into past this thing earlier when I tried it without any cheat codes enabled. I will, in a few minutes here, once everybody has seen enough of this, because like I said, the last 3 games that I've got set up are not, none of them are as good as, really, Freaky Fish is the star of the evening. Or maybe that Prince demo too. I didn't realize that I didn't have it switched over, so you guys didn't get to see the cartoon Prince face. So I may have to. Let's see. This one? Yes. Yeah, I really should have started. The problem is, do you start with the crap and lead up to the good, and worry that people won't stay? Or do you start with the good and end with the crap? Which is what I did. That said, oops. As if I weren't supposed to shoot that guy. But there's really not very much of this game that resembles the movie Jaws. I'll say that. Other than you get that Jaws theme every now and then. And then when we were up on the surface. See, this is like, look, I feel like there should be a reason to go over here. But why would I go over there? That makes no sense. So this is Jaws. Like I said, it's not very Jaws-y. It's kind of strange. It's almost like a space shooter that they went, hey, you want to just call this Jaws? And they went, all right. I'm not really sure. In fact, it did have... I'll tell you what we'll do real quick while it's still in the drive. Is I want to load it back up and just see... oh, yeah. That game, that's not my style of game for sure. We'll reload this, and I'm just going to let it sit for a minute and see if there's any kind of... not the crack intro, but if there was anything like built into the game. It's a tough one for sure. And then I did turn on the cheat that said no deaths in Amity, so I think there is another part of the game where you do have to return back to the surface to go prevent deaths that are happening up there. I don't know that what this game needs is to be harder, to be honest with you. And infinite air, that's another thing. So you would have to return back up. All right, I was just going to let it sit here for just a second and see if anything popped up. By the way, I've got 2 scrollers going down there now at the bottom. The next one that you will see is for Retro Rewind. There's a link there, retrorewind.ca/Sprite Castle. If They've got all kinds of, they've got a lot of new stuff or neat stuff coming. I can't reveal what it is, but I've been seeing some new products that are about to arrive in the store, and there's going to be some pretty cool stuff that we'll be talking about on the show, and if I can get my hands on them on the stream. So, but they have lots of, okay, so there's this little animation. I didn't start the game, but I guess it just decided I waited long enough. Yeah, if they got a lot of test stuff, test harnesses and things like that, and you know, I know that one of my 64s is on the fritz. It has been for a while, so I'm looking forward to running one of those test cartridges and harnesses and hooking up and seeing if I can troubleshoot one of my. Oh, there goes Jaws right there. Doing that. So yeah, they got lots of cool stuff on there, and you know, if there is something on there, then that 10% discount is easy. The other thing down there is Patreon, and you can see that I don't push the Patreon, but you know what Patreon is, and I've got some of my Patreon supporters in the house tonight, and they get all kinds of. They got my whiny blog post about my fence thing earlier, and they get weekly videos, and they got all kinds of crazy stuff. So I think this Jaws game is much worse than the last Jaws game. Yeah, I've got a million different, well, not a million, but I've got a SX64 over on this side. I've got my Ultimate 64. I've got the BMC 64. So just depending on what I'm doing, I rotate things in and out, you know. But oh, hey, thank you, Jizabaz. You won't be cheering after you see this game. You will take that cheer back, sir. Yeah, there's a lot of you know, different ways, but and then there's the C64 on the Mister, but they're updating that one on the Mister every day, tweaking the audio and stuff like that, and so all of them are close. You know, the BMC 64 is close, the Ultimate 64 is close, but if you can play a game on 2 or 3 of them, listen to the sound, and none of them are identical. You know what I mean? So it just depends on how important that accuracy is to you. Honestly, to me, it's not that important. You know, the convenience, being able to load stuff off of a USB stick is much more important to me than the real thing. But I do love my 64s. You can see, if you've read Commodore, the C64 that's up there, that is my... no, it's not. I just moved it. It's down here on this desk. The C64 that's down on the desk is my original Commodore 64 from the 80s. The one that's up there is a C64 Maxi. This is some great pictures. Now we're getting into this Jaws game, and I gotta tell you, I read instructions on this. I looked online. I didn't understand a lick. Now, Jizabaz, I think, said that he played Jaws on the NES. Does this look anything like that version? Or is this a completely different version of Jaws? I tried this a couple times, and I tried like 3 times, and I died 3 different ways. Quickly, within 30 seconds. So, okay. So this is its own thing here. This is a loader too. There's a lot of loading in this one. This is not only strange looking, it is strange playing. And there's nothing not strange about it. So I believe, from what I read, the goal of this game is you're trying to track down Jaws, which, I mean, that tracks, right? So the first thing you can do here is we are starting in Bar Harbor, Maine. I believe that's where we're at. We have this little cursor here that looks like Jaws. And here's our ship, and it tells us how big our ship is, how much fuel, and what our range is, and stuff like that. And so we can pick a different location. So the next closest location is Myrtle Beach. So we'll pick Myrtle Beach here. And I hear disk loading. And this game is so slow that it's difficult to tell a lot of times once you've clicked something if anything's happening or not. So I click go, and I can hear it loading. I think I hear it loading still. Yeah, it's loading. Okay, and so now we're on the ocean, it seems like, but I'm not steering the boat. I'm just controlling the shark here. I don't seem to be able to select anything down here. I can't tell if these are things that I brought with me or things I would arm my guy with up there. So, I mean, this does not seem to be doing anything. I'm getting updates here. We're off the coast of Myrtle Beach. Shark chart. So I could click on the shark chart, I think. Maybe. It's loading. It's doing something. I don't know what that stuff is down there at the bottom right. I can't tell. Those kind of look like the barrels, maybe, that they shot. Now it says entering the port. Entering the port. Now I crashed earlier because it said it says slow down. So I came up here and I clicked slow. Okay. Maybe. Okay, I hear the engine going down. Now earlier I smashed into the dock and my game was over. Okay. So I slowed down. I went 300 miles. My fuel has gone down. I don't know how to get more fuel yet. I seem to be going at a snail's pace and nothing is happening here. I did slow down. What am I supposed to do now? Did I slow too much? Maybe I'm supposed to go to medium? Oh, slow. Okay, slow down. Okay, I did slow down. I see. I got a little closer. Okay, so I didn't do this before. I didn't even get this far. Prepare to dock. Does that mean, is this an arcade? There's the Jaws thing here. I should press the drink beer button in real life. I'd like to do that. Prepare to dock. Okay, I docked. Okay. So maybe this is kind of like Pirates in a way. Okay, so I've got to... Oh, do I have Oh, no, I don't have any messages. I thought that this is highlighted, but I find messages that would be down here. Okay, so I got to buy some fuel, I'm thinking. Oh, I could go to town, go to the repair, general store, or telegraph. Can I click on anything over here? No. Okay, so this is just status. There's my boat. The Orca. More like the SS Minnow. All right, let's go to Town Hall. I mean, I think I'm the red shirt captain. That's the problem here. This game has way too much slow loading. Beach closed. Oh, look at this dude. Summer Beach Fest. Captain, we only contract with experienced hunters. Well, how about I shoot you? Get some experience. I wish this were like Law in the West. And I could just shoot this guy. Beach closed. Am I waiting for something to happen here? Yeah. Okay. So I don't have experience apparently. Let's go to the repair port because I do have 2 damage. I don't know if that's good or bad. Out of what? It did look like J. James Jameson. Repair boat. Buy a bigger boat. Or exit. We're going to need a bigger boat. Well, you can just buy one right there. Let's repair my boat. Hal's Boat Sales and Repairs. The repair cost is $1,143. Do I have that kind of money? I guess I did. All right, more loading. I like that little happy tugboat up there, which was the same boat that was outside the window of J. James Jameson's office. There's Hal's. Boats for sale. Okay, let's go to the general store. This is the world's most boring shark game. Is it not? All right, general store. Oh, hire crew. Okay. Ahoy, Captain. What would you care to buy? Explosive spear arrows. It seems like a good thing. Okay, let's get a couple of those. Scuba outfit. I really don't see how much money I have. Oh, I've got $8,000. Jeez. Okay, but I think I have these on my boat, didn't I? I don't know. Screw it. Let's just buy one of everything. Let's buy one of this. Oh, I bought 2 scuba outfits. Attend Shark Hunter School. Select for course schedule. What else we got up here? Okay, so I had a gun and ammo on my boat. Oh yeah, because it's like, let's get some frozen food here. All right. I just feel like I should get a lot of food. Rope. Gonna need some rope. Do I need to hire some dudes? Oh, dudes are expensive. All right, let's go to Shark Hunter School. Maybe that's where I get experience. I don't know what this is. I mean, is it an RPG? Is it a... I mean, it's terrible. Oh, man, I should have bought some cereal or whatever's up there. Maybe those are like shark munchies. Like Scooby snacks for sharks. Yeah. Jaws would have been a short movie if they'd had exploding spear tips. Hey, is that Jaws? Boom! The end. Jaws 2. Hey, there's another shark. Boom! Welcome to Shark Hunter School. Please select class, level, and purpose. What would be... Oh, I see. I think I'm going to need harpoon class. This just seems way too complicated. All right. Oh! Okay. There's Jaws. Well, I did fire. I think I missed him. Do I gotta hit his fin? I felt like I was shooting under the water. I don't know. It says hits 0. Maybe I gotta lead a little bit. Yeah. Okay. So I just got to throw that shot out in front of him a little bit. Oh. Oh. I thought you only got one shot, but I got two. Haha! All right. Like everything else in this game, it seems to go on for a while. Oh. Maybe I gotta shark him. I gotta shark him twice. All right. I got him twice. I'm getting my money's worth out of Shark School. I'm not sure the shark's enjoying it. Oh. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is like Miyagi-Do shark hunting. Danya-san, you control the target. Best way to avoid being eaten by shark, no be there. Oh, that's it. No. Yeah. Yeah. I would like to be done practicing, sir. Maybe 10 hits. Oh. As I like to say in a lot of my streams, I want you to imagine that you had a job. Maybe you're delivering papers. Maybe you were making tacos somewhere. And you saved up your money. And of course, you didn't make a lot of money. Maybe as a paper boy, you know, you made your few bucks a week. Saved up your money. Of course, you had to buy a little gas. You had to, you know, cost of living, things like that. But you saved and saved, and after a month or two, you saved up for enough money for a game, and you went down to the mall, maybe Babbage's, maybe Toys R Us. You went somewhere, and you. Okay, I'm gonna shoot myself with that spear here real quick if this doesn't end. And I see the spot where you're supposed to shoot him now. You took all your money, and you went down, and this is what you bought. How would you feel? All right, F1. Randomly trying. There we go. Okay. Oh, spacebar gets you out of that. You think it's better than the other one? I don't know. I don't know about that. All right. I want to definitely want to do some rifle shooting here. $50 just to practice. I brought my own gun. All right. This looks a lot like the harpoon place. Yep. Okay, what are we looking at? Oh. Oh, I got you. Well, you don't. So there's not a. You don't have the same reload time that the spear has. All right. Doesn't seem like I could shoot him twice. I mean, I'm at the exact same range. Okay. All right, let's get some certifications going on here. Let's do rifle certification. $500? Do you have $500? Well, give me that loaded gun. Let's see what I got. All right. All right, right, 1 hit. 2 hits. 3 hits. 4 hits. 5 hits. 6 hits. 7. I've shot every shark. Oh, I think I let one go by. I should be at 100%. I don't know how many I got to do here, but oh boy! Now let's not things get out of control. Is that it? Oh no, there's still guys. Uh-oh. Okay. Did I get certified? It doesn't seem like I did. It didn't give me an award. I was expecting an award or something. All right. I did do a Barbie stream the other day. It was fantastic. All right, let's practice diving here, and then let's get on with the show. We gotta practice diving. Oh, there's me. Dive pool. Ready? Yes. Fire. Oh! Uh-oh. I mean, this is an amazing school. Or they just let you. Uh-oh. Run away, run away. I'm trying to imagine in some three-dimensional space. Am I in a pool above the sharks? Oh boy. Not doing so good. Let's try a long distance shot. Phew. Oh, come on. Yeah, you just get one shot. One shot per shark. What the heck? I went right in his face. I mean, I feel like this academy has rounded up every dangerous shark in the world and put them on this thing. All right. This is malarkey. All right, let's leave. Oh, boy. You know what? All right. I think I want a little bit more frozen food. What's this? We buy sharks. Oh, okay. Well, I don't have one. What else we got? Rope I bought. Harpoons. I'll buy a harpoon. I don't care. Food by the day. I think I bought. There's some food. What's this over here? I'll buy some. Oh, fuel. Well, it's a good thing. Oh. It just seems to be filling up. Barrels. Okay, so I got a little bit of everything. Let's get out of here and we're going to go try to find a shark. And then we're going to wrap things up. And you know what? We may just go back to Barbie. Who knows? We might wrap up every show with Barbie. Okay. Go to, oh, there's the beer. Give me some beer, man. Oh. Okay, go telegraph. If you missed the Barbie stream the other day, it's the Barbie game in the Counter 64 is all about Oh my gosh. Acme Teletype. Look at, there's no computer in this game. I mean, this is a game on a computer. Please sign for the telegram. I gotta go pick, sign here. Click the pin. Oh, sign for telegram. There's a button right here that says sign for telegram. Do I have to hit the actual pin? My God, why is everything so difficult in this game? Sign for telegram. Oh, there you go. Big Party Bar, Harbor, Maine. Labor Day. Please come. Love, Sherry. Oh, Sherry, we've got a shark. So hold on. Hold on. No, you can't change the name. You gotta click the exit. You can't click the thing that says exit. You gotta click the weird button underneath exit, which I thought was like a drop thing to put something in. While that's loading, can I get some water here? The stream's getting hot up in here. Yeah, that's, I mean, I feel like Steve Perry and I are pretty much same range. All right, let's go to the map. Is that how I get out of here? Yeah, it's loading something. Really, everything I do in this game just causes something to load. It should have been gone. Know how made you feel. I feel like a duet with me and Boat is inevitable. Let's go to Fort Lauderdale and let it just rain down fire and fury exploding harpoons on sharks. I like how I could just go from Maine to Santa Barbara. I guess I'd have to go all the way through the Panama Canal, go all the way around down there. Revolution calling! I can do some queens, right? Not well. All right, here we go. Full speed ahead. Off the coast of Fort Lauderdale, all right? I've got my gun. I got my scuba gear. I'm just waiting for sharks to appear, right? Is that what I'm doing? 600 miles. There's my fuel. Fort Lauderdale will have a beer ready for me because after this game, I'm going to be ready to pull into the dock and have a cold one. Me and Brody. I mean, there's nothing more exciting in a shark hunting game like Jaws to just watch the animation go by. And I gotta tell you, I'm not slowing down for nothing. You're gonna hear about this on the 6 o'clock news of Fort Lauderdale. I ain't slowing down. I'm coming in hot. I refuse to slow down. I will not take my foot off the gas. Well, actually, it's a throttle on my hand up there. There's your animation. Bad request. You came in too fast and crashed into the dock. Your boat's totaled along with the dock. You are forced to take a job at Lady Lily's flower shop. It's where the likes of you belong. Game over. Oh, look. There's the shark. Look at that. Not the one that I got. I didn't catch a shark. I believe I'm tied. The good news is I'm tied for 4th place, which appears to be 0. Maybe I got some point. I don't really know which high score is mine. It doesn't really say. Maybe I'm number 3 there. Well, there you go. There's the other Jaws game. I mean, so I don't know which you guys decide which one you think is better. I'm going to flip over to this other screen here for just a moment, and I'm going to see if I can find what I'm looking for. I lived alone. My mind was blank. What did I see? It's not my range. What do we got here? Okay, here we go. Let's put that in the drive. Let's do our little reset. Now, I remember last time that I had to turn this up quite a bit, so we'll swap over to this. We'll give this a shot. Nah. It's a lot faster than the other one already, I can tell you that. I destroyed the dog. Just a little bit more here. Because you got to hear the digitized speech. So the whole point of this game is this is basically a goofy dollhouse game. If you haven't been following Amigo Aaron, he played some Barbie games on some of his streams, and so people have just been clamoring for Barbie games. Now you got to listen here at the beginning of the game because Ken is going to call and tell us what to do.
Hello?
Hi, Barbie. It's Ken. Would you like to go to the pool?
Sounds like fun.
Great. See you in an hour.
So Ken has called us to set up a date in an hour to go to the pool. So we're driving in Barbie's Corvette here, and that's Barbie's house we just drove by. Here's the boutique. Here's the swimwear shop. So we're going to the pool, so we will talk her into take her into the pool. I know that's probably a little bit loud, but you really have to hear Ken's voice. I can lower it between whenever he doesn't call. Oh, time's flying. Look, it's 1:25. We're going to get this broad in a swimsuit. I'm always a fan of green. And so we get her in a swimsuit. Here's the salon. We could go get her hair done. Your girlfriend played this. Swimming, I feel like that's a pigtail event. 1:40. We got to get back. We don't want to miss Ken's call because, as you all heard, Ken is going to take us swimming at 2 o'clock. So let's get back to Barbie's house and get ready for Ken's call. I'll crank the sound back up here.
Hello?
Hi, Barbie. Plans have changed. Would you like to go on a picnic?
Sounds like fun.
Great. See you in an hour.
Is that really the same music? I did not know that. So, I guess we're not going to the pool. We're going on a picnic. So, let's find a nice little sundress for a picnic. You know what? We got these fine some stripe outfit. We can accessorize. We can get... My favorite belt is the B for Barbie belt. Exit. Here's the swimwear. Here's the salon. We're definitely going to need different hair for a picnic. I can just tell you that. I mean, this is more of a classic barrette picnic look. And I think we should probably get some shoes, different shoes for the picnic. I'm a big fan of the thigh-high boots, but not really picnic. I think there's some flip-flops here for a picnic that'd be pretty good. So we've got Barbie all ready for her date in plenty of time. And surely Ken won't stand us up again. I mean, he stood us up before, but... oh, look! He's not going to stand us up. Ken has arrived. And I forgot we're doing a picnic. Here's the picnic! And that's the end of the game. So we will play through one more time. That's about all I can stomach of Barbie. That's it's not surprising that Epix would have recycled a song like that. All right. So let's run back to Barbie's house. Wait for Ken's call.
Hello?
Hi, Barbie. It's Ken. Would you like to go to dinner?
Sounds like fun.
Great. See you in an hour.
All right, so Ken's idea of a good date is to go to dinner at 1 o'clock, which is fine. Now, of course, we don't want to boutique, not the swimwear, not the salon. Let's speed up a little bit. We'll think we're going to a nice formal for dinner tonight. This is a nice little old-fashioned, but it's all right. Do purple. And because he has stood us up so many times, I think he deserves a little rebellion, and so we will, to go with that purple dress, we're going to give her some purple hair. And we did notice the other day, oh, you have to pick a different hairdo here. Now we can change the color. And we did notice that her hair changes in the car as well, so now we've got purple hair down there in the car. Well, they could elope, but I don't know if you noticed this, but Ken's not really into commitments. Seems to change his mind quite a bit.
Hello?
Hi, Barbie. Plans have changed. Would you like to play tennis?
Sounds like fun.
Great. See you in an hour.
And so on and on the game goes. There is no win. There is no lose. Let's get her some. Yeah, I mean, and this is literally like, mental abuse. We could take out a little bit of aggression on her in the Barbie Corvette. There's an outfit. This is, I was mentioning on the stream the other day that I rarely ever let my sister play on the Commodore 64. The Commodore was in my room. It was my computer. We had an IBM in the living room. That was the family computer. But I did on occasion let her play this game and teach her what it was going to be like to date a man like Ken.
Hello?
Hi, Barbie. Plans have changed. Would you like to go on a picnic?
Sounds like fun.
Great. See you in an hour.
Yeah, it's funny that we were talking about that the other day. Like, this is definitely missing, and I hope he doesn't take us on the picnic, because I wanted you to see a different background, because all the different things, like going to prom is one that comes up a lot. That would have actually made kind of a more interesting level to the game would be, where you only have so much money to spend each round or something. So if you buy purple boots to go with your purple swimsuit, and so you can't just keep going around and buying stuff over and over. But that's not, not an imaginary Barbie playland. You can just buy whatever you want. And all right, I'm ready for our date. Let's go.
Hello?
Hi, Barbie. Plans have changed. Would you like to go to the gym?
Sounds like fun.
Great. See you in an hour.
I'd love it if at one time she said no. You know what? We're wearing this to the gym, you jackass. That's what you get. Yeah, that's an odd date anyway, isn't it? I'll pick you up at 8. We'll go pump iron.
Hello?
Hi, Barbie. Plans have changed. Would you like to go to the pool?
Sounds like fun.
Great. See you in an hour.
So I think you get the idea. So we will fade out Barbie here. We'll let her drive off into the sunset. Where's he going down the pool? All right. We won't even change her up. We'll just go back and see if Ken shows up. What a fine. What a fine outfit I got for the pool. No, I've tried that. I've tried to do it exactly when it's an hour. I've also tried, I thought as a kid maybe the point was if maybe if you got the exact right outfit, you know, like if you're going to, it says going to the prom and you put her in a prom dress or anything like that. But no, none of those things. It just, and then he goes again. So I think the takeaway is that we all win. I mean, in the world of Barbie and Ken, where no one gets their feelings hurt, there's nobody keeps track of money, and you just drive around in a Corvette and go shopping all day, I think we're all winners. I think that's really the takeaway. So, guys, with that, I will depart. Thank you guys always for tuning in on Wednesday for a little Commodore 64 action. We had Freaky Fish, we had some fishing games, we had some shark games, some Jaws games, and we ended up with Barbie at a pool. So, I mean, if that doesn't complete the theme, I don't know what would. So, everybody, thanks for jumping in. Love you guys. I will, I don't know that our IQ is one, but what can you do? This week is You Don't Know Flack, so I would expect Thursday night or possibly Friday night a new episode of You Don't Know Flack to drop. So be watching out for that. And you can always find that on iTunes, Spotify, wherever, I don't know, wherever you listen to podcasts. Hopefully you're already subscribed to You Don't Know Flack. It is the absolutely best podcast that has the words Flack, Don't Know, and You in the title. Other than that, it's definitely not going to come in first. But anyway, thank you guys. I will see you guys online soon, somewhere out there in the ether. Take care, everybody.